Hello, hello. Welcome to Sub-Suburban Splendor. I'm Jason, working with National Exterminating, getting ready to check out this crawl space here. First of all, this crawl space is actually located, the access actually is located inside the garage. Normally that's a little bit annoying, just because it takes some more coordination with the homeowner to get into the house. It tends to slow things down a little bit, but it's raining today, so not having to crawl through the mud to get into the crawl space is a nice bonus. Right here, you can see the trunk line running right across that area. So I believe I will start off by turning left away from there. That's going to be the hardest spot to access. It looks like we've had some time and moisture issues somewhere down here. Causing the insulation to get a little stringy, start to fall apart somewhat. I don't know if I'd classify it as terrible and needing to be replaced yet, but that is something to keep an eye on as time goes. And there's more falling down over there. That piece of insulation kind of fell strategically. I've got to pull it back to check out the corner. And right here's a good spot to take my first moisture reading. Let's see, we got 12%. Nothing to be overly concerned about there. And, well, I've got a pretty awesome wife, and she hooked me up with a click marker. No more fumbling around with the cap on the Sharpie. That is fantastic. That is a great writing implement right there. My wife is a connoisseur of Sharpie markers. She knows where to get the good ones. I have never seen that particular marker in any of the stores I've ever been in. Of course, most of the time I'm just running in for a quick bathroom break. I'm not really doing a lot of shopping. Right here we have a cicada that somehow got lost and wound up in a crawl space. Every couple years these guys come out, make a bunch of alien sounding noises, leave their shells all over the place, creep everybody out. Some other animals I might feel kind of bad for, but this guy only lives a day or two anyway. The fact that he turned legs up in this crawl space doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. He would have done that pretty much anywhere. But that probably means there's a busted vent or some other kind of gap down here I should try to keep an eye out for. He shouldn't be able to get into this crawl space. Now, those things are not particularly clever or curious. They're not gonna get into a spot just because they can. He probably ran into the hole a couple times before he ran through it. I have had more than one person complain about a cicada flying clumsily and hitting them in the face. I've even had it happen to me once. actually hurts a little bit. They do have some weight behind them. And they fly pretty fast, even though they're really clumsy and bump into everything. So, that bug did hit me with some force. This crawl space is also pretty webby. Lots of hanging cobwebs. Lots of dust. Even through the mask, I can taste the dust. There are worse flavors, but that doesn't make dust a good one. I'm just going to keep creeping along here, cutting down the cobwebs as they appear. This side of the house here kind of got the insulation pulled back somewhat from some past activity. Not sure what. There's no deck or anything on this side of the house, or it would need to be pulled back for a visual inspection. Let's see if we can just get a quick look around that pipe there. This one here. All good, no sign of any leakage. This here is most likely the kitchen. Let's see if we can get a quick glance here at this drain as well. It's looking for any drips, any darkening of the wood around it. And over time that seal may wear out. Happens to the best of houses. Quick look at these corners here. And I just realized that I've been doing this entire inspection solely on the light provided by my phone's camera. Got this light, got this headlamp strapped to my head, and I haven't been using it. Even though it's cloudy and gray outside, this crawl space has enough light that I didn't really notice that. Silly me. Just want to get another moisture reading here. Also 12%. I may recommend to this homeowner that he gets a summer check done. Just from what I saw, more toward the front of the crawl, and that there with stuff falling down. Things might be getting a little wet, a little gnarly in the warmer months down here, at least toward the front of the house. Back here looks well, it looks really dry. This is just powder. It's not even sand, it's just the dirt. It's that dry that it's kind of granulated. But here you can see kind of a pattern worn in the dirt on top of the moisture barrier. Looks like there's been water running across here at some point. And just like the footprints on the moon, that's probably my knee pads from last year. Leaving a pattern in the ground. And a little bit of construction trash there. Got some more corners to look at. Just wanna. Oh dear. Yep. You can see this trash that was left on the ground. See how I'm just pulling it apart with my hands. You can see the dirt in those channels. This bit of wood debris has been eaten by termites. You can see it's just falling apart in my hands. I'm barely having to put any force behind it. I'll dig a little bit more over here. Yep. You can see some tunnels there. Also see a tree root or something. Poked a hole through there. All right. I just want to dig down a little bit. If you see this here, this is a bit of a termite tube. I'm just getting underneath it. Make sure it's not active. This house was treated last year. Here you can see another nice, tall, proud termite tube. It's starting to march up the wall. Eventually they'll get up into the wood. I just want to scrape all that down. I don't see any activity, so that's good. Gonna just declare those to be old tubes, previously treated, and no longer a cause for concern. Although if you are aware of any wood debris in your crawl space, you should make sure to get it taken care of. At least throw it on top of the poly so the termites can't taste it, and go exploring to see where there might be some more tasty wood. And here's another old termite strike. This bright line traveling up the wall. They hit the vent before they hit the wood. That may have made them turn around. You can see the little drill holes here in the cinder block where the termites were treated. Somebody had some more delicate equipment than National normally uses. We leave a slightly larger drill hole. We also patch them over. Keep moisture out. Alright. We got one more corner here to hit. And that will about do it for this crawl space. I feel like I've shown you quite a bit here, and I don't think anybody really wants to hear me cussing and yelling trying to get over that HVAC duct, because I really don't want to have to crawl all the way back through here to get back to the door. It's right on the other side of that duct, and I think I can squeeze over top of it and just pop myself out. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share and subscribe. Feel free to comment if you have anything to say or any questions for me. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.